Hello. Hopefully this works out. Let's see. Trying something new. Let's see if it works. Could be a terrible idea. Or it might be a good idea. I don't know. We'll find out. Basically, got to step back from everything I'm trying to do here. Of course, I can't see the screen, so that's a little bit of a problem. And this phone is going to tell me about all my Facebook notifications because I just started it. So I might be innovation king today. Well, this one's Jesus. And we'll rip that shit up. Okay. That's that. So basically just I have this strapped to my chest. As you see, not the best photo in the world. See, GT Auto is joined. How's it going? Trying to be new in it. Oh, I think I just screwed myself. Sorry. Back camera. Alright. Trying to. Oh, shit. Drop the camera. It's not good. Oh, I did it again. This is going awful. Alright, let me try one more time. God damn it. Back camera, yes. Alright. We'll snap this thing in. Okay. Alright, let's try it again. I'm going to lock it down. Hopefully. Alright. Sorry about dropping the camera, but I'm just trying to get it set up here. Alright. It looks good. I think I could see it. Alright. So, anywho. That was a mess. I hear the crackle when I take this thing and I put the power supply in the power cord. I hear the crack. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but here, I'll let you hear it. I think you could hear it, but the problem is I don't have a short on the 12 volt line. I'll show you here. Just get this out of my way real quick. Beep if it's short, okay? And I'll put the positive in the ground there. And this is right here is supposed to be 12 volt. It's not when I plug it in, and it's not short. So I guess the main question is, am I getting 12 volts out of this power supply? And the only way to find that out is to take the power supply out. So let's start there. Now, I can take these out without taking it apart. I have a way to do that. And I'll show you. I'll take these two screws out. Take these two screws out, and you can lift this. This is Normally it comes out. I might have to take the whole thing apart, but I can normally get... What is happening here? These two screws are out. Huh, not working for me. So sometimes I could lift this thing out just enough to get the power supply out. But, oh, you know what? Maybe because these two screws have to come out first. And then maybe? No. Not today. Not today. Alright, so either way, I gotta remove all these screws. Hopefully, you guys could still see this on my front-facing camera. It would be way better off if it had the glasses. The glasses would definitely be fantastic. But what I'm trying to do is just get down to the board and see if I have voltages. My thought is probably the fact that I hear the crackle, but I'm not getting 12 volts. The power supply seems like it's going into protection mode. And, you know, that's probably what's happening. That's why I don't have 12 volts. Either that or magically this power supply is truly dead. But with the crackle that I was getting off the AC, I doubt it. I doubt it's dead. And the only way to find out is take off these massive amount of screws, take the cover off, and find out. Find out if we have 3. My feeling is probably we don't have 12, or something's going on that's preventing that power supply from giving me 12 volts on that rail. Clearly not a short though. So, you know, we have to find out why that's the case. I'm going to turn around and look at this chat real quick. Hello, let's see, thought I was going to be in a stream from the swimming pool. No swimming pool stream today. I woke up last night to the fire alarm going off. Nothing to do with a fire or anything. Apparently we had a bad fire alarm, but when I woke up, I was like in a panic and my heart started racing. And I kind of like almost fainted, you know. And I think I've been working myself a little too hard with the deck. So kind of giving myself a break today. Just going to work on some electronics. You know, try to figure out why this has no power, you know, light stuff like that, just easy stuff. You know, I thought maybe, like, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I swear to God, I thought I was having a heart attack. It's a very scary moments in Dave's Unbranded's house. Third person talking about myself. All right, let's check this power supply again. See if I have 12V or not. Well, it doesn't seem like it. So the power supply seems to be going into protection mode, I think. Should be neg 12V right now. Poking it pretty hard, so either that or my power meter sucks, but I'm pretty sure it's accurate. You know what? Sometimes you gotta check your own equipment, right? Let me make sure, because this meter has been giving me problems lately. And definitely want to check it. Check your own stuff. Just to make sure that I got... Okay, so the meter is working. Just, you know, it's been giving me problems. You might as well check it, right? So no 12V from the power supply. It's very odd. Very, very odd indeed. Let me take that off. Um, so, I mean, we could just be dealing with a power supply issue. That would be kind of nice. No? Take this off. Try to keep my tape as well as I can. Okay. Now let's see if we have 12V with nothing in there. Here's what we. So it appears that we have, I mean, that's good. Appears that we just have a dead power supply. Even though I got that crackle when I opened it up. Apparently just dead. Usually that crackle tells me it's good, but not today. Not today. Well, he'll be happy that it's just a power supply issue. I mean, it's good. It's good for the customer. Take this off. All right, power supply's out. I'm going to put that to the side. Maybe we'll work on it. Maybe we won't. How are we working out on, how are we looking on the chat? Good? Anybody need anything? Hi, Dave, GT, blah, blah, blah. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Do you like this weird-ass camera format? It's probably a little too shaky for most people. Yeah. Let's see. I got a couple of good power supplies here. Make sure I got one that matches up to this guy. It does. All right. Take this off. I replaced the DAP on that one, so I know it's good. But we're still going to test it. Let's test it first before I shove it in there. I hate to do stuff twice. It had 12 volts at one point in its life. All right, I got the 12V. So we could go ahead and change this power supply now. Got myself the 12V. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Yeah, I bet you everybody's screaming at me right now. Remember the antenna. I'll remember the antenna. Put that antenna in and put it in a certain way. It snaps in. It could be the other way. It's one or the other. I hate when I find these and they're all bent up because people don't know how to take them out. It's, I mean, if you're bending them up, is probably an issue. What the heck? Maybe it's the other way. One of them bends. Oh, here it is. All right, so there we go. That's snapped in now. And one wire goes one way, and the other wire goes the other way. It's kind of one of those weird things. And then you loop them through. I hope everybody caught that. Stuff this back in. Put this underneath. Okay. And we'll put the board back in. We'll make sure we have, we'll make sure we could power on after this. Shaky today. Why am I so shaky? It's not like I thought I was going to die last night or something. You guys would miss me when I'm gone. Maybe. Maybe wouldn't. Would you even know? If one of us went to the other side, would we even know if that person was gone? Probably not. Sad. We don't know each other that well. We're all good friends, but virtual friends. Still have to take this apart afterwards and give it a good cleaning, but for now I just want to make sure that I'm able to get picture. So it's a pretty quick fix if it does. Let's see, do I have everything set? Yeah. And turn on my TV. This camera is getting so hot. And we'll turn it. There we go. Power on. And let's close this door real quick. Got blue light flashing now. And almost, let's see. Come on, turn white. Blue light went off. Well, that's not good. Huh. I guess something else went bad. Blue light's on, blue light's off. So now unfortunately we have a blue light situation, an on-off situation. So, not exactly what I wanted. I wanted a nice easy fix. We still have 12V on here. So I guess we're going to have to find out why that is. So oh, now it's turning white. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Oh, you know what? I don't have my HDMI plugged in. It's very difficult to get picture without an actual HDMI plugged in. Yeah. True story. Okay, so now it turned blue again, but oh, hey, we have picture. That's pretty weird, right? We're getting the blue light, flash on, flash off, and then now we got picture. Crazy. I'm just checking my messages here, everybody. Yeah, so I guess it's fixed. I don't know. That's pretty weird. Let me turn it off and turn it back on. Make sure we could duplicate this coming on, because that's pretty strange. I would say to have it come on and off like that, and then all of a sudden to get picture. Has anybody ever seen that before? I certainly haven't. I was about to break out UART and everything. All right, let's try it again. Make sure. Oh, see, now it's just blue light. That's kind of weird, isn't it? That's very strange. I wonder if that power supply is good. Yeah, now it's blue light on. Now we're getting a blue light on and off again. We did have picture. This one's a strange one. Well, now it's going to come on again. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Well, now it's going to come on again. What's up with that? That's pretty strange. Very strange. Anybody have any ideas in the chat? Yeah, we have picture now, but we didn't, and then we did, and then we didn't, and now we do again. Huh. Just kind of hovering over my chat to see if anybody has any ideas. Because I sure don't. Turn it off again. Turn it on. I still got to clean it, but I don't, I don't, I don't think it's fixed yet. Well, now I got a green screen and a flashing white light. I've never had a green screen before like that. And a flashing white light. And now it's off. All right. You know, I bet you if we look at it, I bet you there's a giant crack in the APU. Yeah, so now it's not now it's not doing anything again. Blue light. Seems like it's going to come on again. This one's a strange one. I wonder if UART would say anything. Oh, see now it's got that as I didn't shut it down properly, but I did shut it down properly, so that's pretty strange too. Yeah, I don't even know about this one. Let's see. I got another power supply I could try, but now we have picture again. So when I shut it off, this seems very APU type of issue to me. I wonder if I get plug in a controller. I wonder if that'll tell me anything in the error log and see if the error log says anything about what's happening. It's going to be, I have to hold it close because I don't have any of the cables connected yet. Come on. There it goes. System. What's the I wonder what the software is on this thing. Console information. Wow. It's not that old, but it's pretty old. It's from 5/11/25. So I don't know if that's hackable or not, but it is older for sure. Error history. That's today. Not quite 11:40. I can't complete the update. Let's see. Can't use content to use as a purchase. Doesn't say anything about crashing though. Kind of useless on that regard. But it's not crashing now. Got a call coming in. It's not crashing now. I wonder if I start a game. I probably can't start a game because it's stupid. Because I need an update. So that sucks. Let me try to shut it off in the console. See what happens. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. All right. Skip tour. Where is it? Skip tour. Try to power. Just try to restart and see if it restarts or not. I mean, I want it to be fixed, but I really don't think it is. It's acting strange. Yeah, maybe UART it just to see if there's any error codes. Oh, got a call coming in. Give me a second. Dave speaking. May I help you? Yeah, what do you got going on? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to find somebody that works on those. I don't. Uh, Maybe it was probably have to be mail away, uh, because I don't know many people that work on those 3DSs. There's probably gonna need a new D-pad though. Then you got to find parts. I just don't have parts for it. So, all right, definitely, yeah. Call around. I don't know anybody. If I did, I'd give them the business for sure. All right, catch you later. Bye. Oh, 3DS stuff. I don't work on 3DSs, so last I checked, they're pretty cheap to buy used 3DSs. So I don't know why I would work on something that you could fix. You could buy basically working for $60. Why would I fix that? I gotta keep track of this power supply. This is the bad one. This is the good one. Turn on the light here. I'm gonna hook up UART and see what it says. Where did I just put my U? I just put it over here. Oops. My UART. I guess I could put the camera back in its holder unless you actually like this weirdness, but I don't know. There we go. Well, what do I gotta do for you? Or I gotta somehow hook up. I don't want to take away. Make sure I don't screw anything up if I disconnect this. Let's see. Will I? I think I am going to if I disconnect that. So I got to find a different way to UART here. You know what I could do? I could bring it over to the hub. Not the best plan and attack, but that way I don't ruin the stream. I'll just plug it in here, kind of away from things. What do we got going on here? And I want to do that. I got to plug it in to get some power to this thing. Take this away. Plug it in. And let's see. I want to give you access to see. I just realized my audio's not on. Sorry about that. Anyway, I don't hear myself. I don't know what the Windows cap. I have to set up that scene differently, I guess. So, anywho, we have a bunch of readings here, but I don't know what they are. I'm just going to clear them for now. Um, I'll clear them and then read them again. Nothing. I'll power it up. Disconnect the UART first, probably. Yeah. Disconnect my UART. Power it. Hopefully, if it errors, then I'll be able to I'll use a different HDMI here. So yeah, it powered. Check. I have more than one monitor, so I get to check it. Turn it off and see. I just basically got to see if there's some type of error code that pops up. So far, it hasn't been, so. Yeah, sorry about the no audio during that little bit of issues there. I'll keep starting it and hopefully it errors out again. If it doesn't, imagine it just doesn't error out for 10 times in a row and then I'll pretend it's fixed. Then I'll just clean it and return it to the customer with the new power supply. New-ish. Am I live here? No, I am not live. All right. I'll keep turning it off and on until maybe we get an error, maybe we don't. How many times should I turn it on and off to not see an error? Like how many times do you think I could call it fixed if I don't see an error? 5? Maybe? 5 and give it back to the customer? What do you think? Yeah, it's brand new. It's out of Soren's box. It's brand new. So that's like the third time I just shut it off and turned it back on. I'll do it 2 more times. Hopefully, I'll do it 2 more times. I'll put it in UART and see if it generated any type of errors. And if it didn't, I'll clean it, return it to the customer, and charge for my brand new power supply. Brand new. I don't know. I haven't done that yet, so I don't have anything set up for it. So I'm sure I can, but this isn't really an error that's because it's in use. This is more an error because it's missing its startup sequence somehow, which would, I mean, if it continued to happen, I would think probably Southbridge, right? If it missed its startup sequence a bunch of times, I would think that maybe Southbridge. If that was the case, I don't know. I'm just spitballing. That's like the 5th time right there so far. Yeah, no, I'm sure I could set it up. not an idiot. Um, but I just don't know if it's necessary at this point because like I said, it's not that it's like crashing. It's just missing its startup. So that's the fifth time. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna hook it back up to UART, and I'm gonna see if it generated any type of errors that I should be concerned about. By the way, everybody, see, you don't need the solder in the ground. Just saying. Gonna tilt this up a little bit so you could see UART. Yeah, nothing. No errors. No generated errors from this thing. I don't know. I'm gonna call it good for now. You know? Oh, yeah, it was so the first 10 minutes I had a power supply issue. I fixed the power supply. Well, okay, what just happened there? I just saw a blue light. Why is that? Oh, it's doing it. It's doing it again. Okay. I still have UART plugged in, so let's see what happens. I just saw a blue light for nothing. That's weird stuff. Seeing a blue light like that. All right, just came up. I bet you it thinks it's been shut off incorrectly. Yeah. Well, that's crazy. Why is that? Huh. And now it's kind of stuck in this whole thing. Let me unplug it, plug it back in, and check for UART again. All right. Well, it looks like we have our problem back. Let's see. Okay. Well, we got check fuses. Obviously, the fuses are good. AC detects unexpected power. That was from me. So I got an APU not responding, and a kernel panic shutdown. Whatever that is, I've never heard of that. Take a screenshot if you want, but I could put it up on the. Yeah. Let's see. What are you saying about my song? Oh, I didn't hear it. I gotta go pull it up. I hope it's like Dave's unbranded. Doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Yeah. Clear, run, read, run. I bet you there's a crack in this P. I want to say there's probably a crack. Either that or it's just overheating because I got no fan hooked up to it. But I mean that's possible too. It's going to come up. It's a white light. Let's see if it gets past this 46%. Okay. You see, like there's like a color issue when it sparks up. I see like there's a weird color issue. I didn't see the song. No, I honestly I didn't see Discord. So, is this thing gonna fire up? I think so. Nope. I think she's officially broken. Huh. I think I got a real problem on my hands. It's so weird. I don't think it, oh, yeah, this doesn't have anything to do with the power supply. The power supply is 12 volts. This is like something else. This feels like a cracked APU to me. I haven't looked at it yet at all, so this has this has a this has a feeling in my head. Flashing blue light right now. Flashing, flashing, and looks like we went from having a picture to no picture. The only thing that's different is this thing is hot as hell right now. But it's not that hot that I can't touch it. Yeah. So let's see. See what type of errors it has now. Power or short. Report findings. Unexpected power or short. I think this is a power supply. No, I kind of wonder. Maybe it's the power supply. Maybe the one I put in was no good. Good questions. Very good questions. Very good questions indeed. I thought I was just going to get away with fixing the power supply. Yeah, it's got 12 volts. Let me see if it's got 12 volts when powering it up. Still got 12V. Still got 12V. And it just went off. Still 12V though. Very strange. It's strange because it wasn't happening before. Now it is. Let me check my 3 volts on. Just make sure I have. I mean, obviously I do, or else I wouldn't be able to see the damn thing. 3 volts. 2.8. What the hell is that? Wouldn't have anything out of that anyway. 5 volts. I want to be very careful because my leads are huge here. I'd have to get to the other side of the board anyway. I got my 5. I don't think it's a problem with the voltage because I'm getting, I don't know. I wonder if it's just too hot now. I'll let it cool down a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder. Fire up my air blower. I'll cover my microphone. It's a little cooler now. See if it comes on. Did all that turning it on make it too hot? No. Now I got a real issue. It's just weird how all of a sudden it's not coming on. But it made it on several times before. Power or short, it says. So weird. This one is a good one. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna look at the APU, see if it's bad. See if I got, like I said, a crack or something. Oh, Slawtech radio. Can you imagine that Northridge Fix guy? I was watching his video. I know no one actually watches his videos anymore, but he's so friggin' vain, that guy. Like the way he operates is like he thinks everything's about him. Crazy stuff. He made a song, like a legit song. I'm sure he likes that song. Oh my God. Well, that's interesting. Gee, that's quite the spill. Let me check this thing. Wow. Talk about something I wish I looked at before. Yeah, you can see that. It's quite the mess. But I'm sure that doesn't have anything to do with why it's shutting down. Oh, taking this freaking thing off. The most annoying thing on the planet is that shoulder harness for the camera. Let's take a look at this thing. Let's take a look. There is quite the liquid metal. I don't know how it got down there, but wow. Wowee. This whole thing has to come apart again to get the liquid metal that made its way down, made its way all the way down there to the crack, to the heat sink. So I have to take that thing apart if this ever becomes a running operational machine again. So I mean, this got so much liquid metal on the, I don't know how it makes its way down. That's the first time I've ever seen it that far down without hitting the board. I guess I'm glad I took it apart, but I'm just looking for cracks now in this APU. I don't see anything, but still looking. Put it under the microscope maybe, but I don't see anything obvious. So probably not a cracked APU. No edges cracked or anything like that. Just the liquid metal's kind of messy, but I don't think it. Let's see. Get rid of that. Kind of try to look down in there, make sure it didn't spill. No, it didn't spill down. It just made it to the foam and looks like it stopped. Clean that back up. Obviously this is the older version too. It's like very old. It's got the heatsink tape on it. Somebody thought that was a good idea, I guess. Yeah, no, nothing obvious. I'll say that. See if I could clean this off. I'm gonna ruin the. I don't know. I'm trying to get that liquid metal. It's like way the freak down here. I guess there's only one way to get that out. That's to take the heatsink apart, huh? Oh well. But I'm not going to worry about that right now because it's not working. So I don't think I'm going to care about some liquid metal that made it down past the heatsink here. I mean, I wish you could see it, but it's definitely down in there. Exciting, right? Exciting times. I'm using my swabs by Q-Tip. Q-Tip brand swabs. How did that get in there? I don't recall spilling any. All right. Anyone else? Anywhere else? Anywhere else? Yeah, I don't see any other liquid metal. Let me make sure. None made it to the board. I guess I could test the the boot sequence, see how that is making out. This kind of sucks. Just thought it was a power supply. Why couldn't it just be a power supply? Do I have my multimeter running on this thing? I don't see it. Let's see. Rusty meter. Connect. There it is. All right. It's 12 volts. I just want to check my boot sequence and see if it's any good. I'll lower the current, Andy. Well, let's check it. 320 back down to, oh, I see 36. There is a short. Unless, is that how it started? Let me see. Oh, you know what? Because I have it hooked up to the power meter. I'm looking at the wrong thing here. I gotta look at the actual power meter. 290, 300 down to 9, 8. Yeah, I think that's right. That looks right. That looks correct to me. So I doubt I have missing voltages. If I do, I'd be shocked. Let me see. Oh, you know what? You were looking at the power meter, not the... Do I even have that? The Finrizzi software? I forgot the name of it now. I haven't streamed in a while. Finrizzi. What is the name of the Finrizzi software? To get it on my screen. I forgot what the name of it is. Anybody know? The Finrizzi software to get the meter on my screen. Let's see, Finrizzi USB test meter tool, I guess. Let me see, USB test meter.exe. Is that it? And what's the COM port? Oh, it's on there already. All right. Where is it? Interesting. Can't get my meter set up. Let's see. That's my rusty meter. Where's the Finrizzi stuff? I see it on screen. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now I see it. All right. So this is what I was showing you before. It goes up to 300 and works its way back down to a normal boot sequence. So definitely not, I'm not missing any voltages because there's no way I would have a normal boot sequence. But I guess the question is, why isn't it working? I have another chassis right here that I'm going to stick it in. It has a different power supply and everything. So I'm going to see if that does anything different. This is just a different power supply. I just want to make sure that I'm not a complete idiot not testing the power supply. Where did that go? Different chassis, different power supply. Same piece of crap. PS5. This was supposed to be an easy fix, Jack. Supposed to be. Shit, if it works in this one, I'll just send it out with this chassis. I really don't care. This chassis, this power supply. It's not going to, though. It's obviously broken. Where's this thing? It's right here. Oh, this one doesn't have a power button, so I have to jump it. All right, let's see if she fires up. See if she fires up. No, definitely not. So it was working, now it's not. Now I got no power. Wonder if I have different errors. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Jesus Christ. Oh, I have no power button. What am I trying? That's funny. I forgot I had no power button. Just a flasher. Flash and blue, that's all I get. It is weird because I did have a picture. You saw it. I'm going to check the errors in 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to recheck the errors. Put my UART back on. Check the errors again. See if I get anything different. It would be nice if they had like pogo pens for the UART. Pogo pen action. Pogo pens. I know you're not going to be able to see this. Hello, hello. Oh, hey, I got it working. Yay. Hello. Hmm. Power or short? Hmm. Not exactly a smoking gun, is there? Oh, thanks, Fix. I appreciate it. I just was spazzing out. I got it now. Yeah. Let me go back to my. Yes, I am here. Um, yeah, not really that great. I don't know what's going on with this one. Because I did have picture and then tested it 5 times in a row without problems. But you know what I didn't do? I didn't clear the. Let me try that real quick. I didn't clear those errors and then try it. This is why sometimes some people just give up on things like this because it's too much work. Too much work. Go to that. Let me try clearing them. Clear errors. Run. Okay. Scene 1. And take that out. Take that out. I have like power cords literally everywhere. So never any shortage of me trying to find a power cord around here. And just jump it out. I don't know if you can see what I'm jumping for the power, but it's basically the resistor. Nope. Right, well, whatever it is, it's dead now. It's completely dead. Dead. I'm going to go do some work that I'm paid to do. And then put this to the side and think about it, but I think that error is very non-specific, so I don't actually know what that is. The boot sequence being normal, that kind of leads me in not really a great direction. And I know I have the powers. Because if I didn't have power, I wouldn't get a boot sequence. So put this back. Put this back where I found it. This is my spare chassis, so I don't want to leave a bunch of liquid metal on it because it's got to sit in a place that will not be clean. take this out, put this back. I guess I could poke around a little bit on powers, just make sure that I have powers around the dialogue chip, right? Doesn't hurt to do. Let's see. Put you back in. Put you back on. And where's my power probes? Right here. Ringy dingy. Where is... Hello, Dave speaking. May I help you?
Hello.
Yes.
I looked you up on Google. How much do you charge for an HDMI fix for the PS5?
It's 125.
125?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Alright,
it's done the same day, just so you know.
on the same day?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or, okay. That's great.
All right, cool. So yeah.
Alright, thank you for that.
No problem. Catch you later.
Bye.
What am I looking for right now? I'm looking for my headset. So, all right, let me poke around this thing. See if I get some voltages that I'm looking for. Voltage. Let's see. Why am I seeing... Oh, local. DCV. 5 volts. God, that speed is insanely low. 5 volts. This one I should get 1.8. 1.9, yeah, same thing, sorry. 3 volts here, yeah. 5 volts here, yeah. What else could I look for? I mean, shit, I have the main voltages already. 5 volts, 12 volts, sorry, not 5. What else? This one's frustrating as hell. Shoot. I have 5 volts coming in as well. Yeah, and 5 volts going out. Yeah. I mean, just the fact that I have 1.9 and fucking 3 says just about everything I need to know. There's some light ones here, like 1.8. Yeah, the 1.8 by the Southbridge. I have that as well. I mean, we could just say, yes, I have all my voltages, pretty much. There's a couple of standbys over here. Just make sure I have 12 here, 12 there. I definitely have, I mean, I know I have my voltage because I wouldn't have normal boot sequence without the voltage. I wouldn't have a blue light power on. There's so many things that I wouldn't have without voltage. It's got to be a component. What component, I don't know, but it's for sure it's a component that's bad. Slow tech in my song. Let's hear it. I don't hear it.
Oh my god. How many fucking verifications do they have on that stupid site? Anyway. Why are you glad to see me stream? I'm a fucking mess today. I'm a disaster. I have no idea what's wrong with this PS5. Or as Zach would say, this console. He calls everything a console. So professional. Zach, you're a professional. Everything's a console. It's not just a Nintendo Switch. It's a console. I love it. When people start calling, I'm like, yes, it costs $125 to fix your console. Well, I'm asking about a PS5, and I say, it's a console. It's a gaming console. I can't call it anything else. I'm sorry, Zach. I just had to do it. Anybody have any ideas before I put it back in its case and call it a no fix? I mean, I hate to do that, but anybody that's been watching this thing knows that I have tried just about everything. Yeah. This is a shame because I hate when you get picture, right? And then all of a sudden, you don't. The only thing I really did was, well, I don't remember what I did. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything to prevent the picture from happening. The only thing I could do is look at the stupid. I swear to God, this is acting like a freaking crack on this console board. I did it again. This console is giving me trouble. Yeah, I don't see any cracks. I know you can't see what I see, but because I'm a lazy streamer and I haven't actually set up my scope correctly, but I'll show you in 2 seconds. I just haven't. Well, let me figure out why. So I will figure it out. Let's see. Test meter. Microscope. Why is that not working? Why is that not working? Plug you back in. Do I have this thing on? I wonder. Okay. Hey! It's a meter. That's a friggin' really close-up meter. Hold on. I'm trying to bring the distance down. All right. Yeah. So I just want to look for. Ooh, I have 2 mics going? No. Yeah, I do. Anyway, I just want to look for any cracks or anything. Let's see. And I do not see anything. Yeah. I mean, I was expecting to see something, and I don't see anything, which sucks. Let's see. Dave, did you try? Did it give a picture with the heatsink bracket? No. Let's see. It did. it did give a picture. Without the heat, I don't know if I tried it without the heatsink bracket on, but it did give a picture earlier. Why am I stuck on this screen still? Oh, I'm not live anymore. That's why. All right, I'm not live on my own stream. Yeah, I think just the fact that I have a normal boot sequence, the fact that it gave a picture before, and now it doesn't, kind of leads me to believe that something with the SoC is faulty. But is it the SoC directly? I doubt it, but it might be. Let me try it like you said. I'm going to try it with. I'm going to try it just without the clamp on it and just hold it down. That was smart of me to have the power going the whole time, by the way. Yeah, let me try that. I'll try just holding it down, seeing if I have a picture. Hold on, I'll adjust my camera, I promise. Is that the right way, is the question? No, of course not. Why would it be? There we go. Hi, everybody. Just sucks because I tried it and early on in the stream. You see, I tried it like 5 times in a row and it powered up and had picture, and then all of a sudden it didn't. I'm just going to try holding it down, and then I'm going to put obscene pressure on it. Blue light flashing. I'm gonna tell you what's going on because you can't see it. All right, blue light went off. Now I'm going to put obscene pressure on it. Blue light's flashing. It's getting hot too. Getting warm. Oh, it just went off. So, oh yeah, 94 degrees, by the way. All right. So now I get super pressure on it. You know, it's weird. It's doing I have to hit the button twice. Like it's giving a beep, and then no light, and then I give it again, and give it again to go. Now it's not giving any light with the beep. All right, now it's got a light. Yeah, now I just get beep on, beep off. When I hold the pressure down, it gives a beep on, beep off. When I give it no pressure, let me see if it acts different. There's a light, and now it just goes off. So whatever I did, I probably caused it to be worse somehow. Anybody want to see UART again, or is it pretty much? Am I done? Try to bracket. Sometimes it'll boot when flexed initially in the code. I tried the bracket earlier. It doesn't. I'm going to do it again, but the only other thing I could do is UART it again, but. It just sucks because I have all my power. It just seems like whatever it is, I'm going to send this one to Toltec. This one's a tough one. Because it's obviously not a short, right? If it was a short, I wouldn't get normal boot sequence. It would hold up at around whatever we're shorting, and it would hold up there. So clearly not a short, what I'm trying to say. Okay. Brackets back on. I wonder if a liquid metal. No. I mean, that was quite the spill earlier. I don't know how that liquid metal didn't work its way around. All right, now it's just a beep on, beep off. I'll show you. Have to hit it twice. Blue light, off. So 1 second blue light. Normal power sequence. Never a good sign. I'm going to UART it once more because I'm an idiot, and I love to be tortured to death. Oh, here. Yeep. 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 I'll UART it once more. See what comes up. Oh, Slow Tech Radio. Got that song in my head. Slow Tech. Play my song. Yeah, let me try that. Let me play my song. There. October the 17th is my birthday, everybody. $1964. Just kidding. It might as well be. I don't know if I have my speakers hooked up. So we'll find out. I don't hear them. Why don't I hear them? Are they off? Oh, hang on, let me see. I think they were off. Yep, they were off. All right, so how do I listen to this song? Let's see. I'm a pro musician or producer. I'm ready. Don't I just hit the link to your song? Let me see. Play song, version 2. Come on, play it. Why isn't it playing? I'm pressing the link. I know you did, but I'm pressing the link and it's not playing. It's asking me security questions. Continue. Add your lyrics. blah, blah, blah. I really would want to play this song, but it keeps asking me other questions. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Go too soon. Okay, I'm here now. I hit the link. I have like 5 open right now. Oh, here it is. Wow.
Days unbranded, I'm the one they fear. Top of the case, let the truth appear. Game console, bring it back to life. Laptops frozen, I cut through the knife. I don't do gum, I don't do fake. One wrong move and I make it shake. Talking big online and you fold in chat. I see your little setup, I'm right on that. Slop tech with me, keep it laid back. I'm the one in the corner, thumb tech to the Mac. Boy, go got burned, I smell that.
Oh my God.
That fault line and I crack that code, don't press me. I'm already hot, one bag, clipping, I hit that spot. No live stream, I hate that screen. I want to work, I want to clean. Days unbranded. Say it loud.
I can't take it, man. Oh my God. It has gotten far too easy to write songs. That's freaking funny, man. That's awesome. But, anyway, we had that GDDR6 error, and I can try to put a new RAM. I have one RAM for RAM slot replacement. So at least I do have an error, but it's not worth fixing. I mean, honestly, let's call it what it is. Most likely it's the trace from the RAM to the APU, and I almost guarantee the APU it needs to be reballed, which I do not have the equipment to do. So I am going to say no fix on this one. Kill me now. Kill me now, everybody, for not wanting to fix it. So there's I heard it too. I heard the Sloth Tech in the song. I heard it. Said he was sitting in the corner. Anywho's, it's back to this console NanoFix. I am not going to fix this console. I'm going to put the old power supply back in and pretty much tell them what happened. So, yeah, that's where we go. That's where we go from here. I mean, I could give it back. Maybe somebody will fix it. I don't know. It won't be me. Because I know this rabbit hole. I'm already aware of this rabbit hole. This, you say, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You take this little RAM 6 here, and you replace it, and then you find out that it's the connection between here and the RAM, and you just did all that work for nothing. So I'm already aware of this nightmare, rabbit hole nonsense. If they want it, I'll give it to Slawtech. He could fix it. I run a business here. I can't be sitting here trying to fix this garbage. 3 hours on a fix. No, thank you. No, thank you. So with that, I'm going to end this stream. And it's on a disappointing note that I can't fix it. Yeah, right. I mean, you take it for spare parts, right? Why wouldn't you? But $100? You serious? If I offered that guy $100, he'd probably say yes. I wouldn't pay him $100 for it because I already know that it needs an APU reball, most likely. I know the APU is not cracked, so that's good. But it likely you're gonna go to change that RAM. Maybe some liquid metal got under, but that's on the wrong side of the board for liquid metal to get under. So I don't think that's what happened. You're going to go fix this one RAM stick, and it's still going to have the same error. And then after you fix it, you're going to realize it needs the APU reball. That's my feeling on it. And yeah, you don't need it. If you were looking for a good one, you would look for one like that needs a salve bridge or something simple, like a salve bridge or SSD controller, something where if you went to boot it up, right, it goes to about 190 or 180 or something, 0.180, and then stays there for a little while and then finally works its way back down. At least then you probably have a short, something to work on, like a Wi-Fi adapter, or it jumps up to 300, 310, 320, 0.310, 0.320, and then comes back down to like 20 or so, maybe 30, and then you realize you probably have a short on the 5-volt rail or 3-volt rail, but this one sucks. This is a rabbit hole. This is not. I'm not going to get into this one. Yeah, because I do get a fee anyway. Did I just screw up the camera? No. I do get a fee anyway to look at it, so I'm just going to deal with that. Put his old power supply back in and call it a day. So with that, I am ending the stream. I appreciate you guys watching for the ones that stuck in here. And Cracked Saddleballs is awful on PS5. Yes, it is awful. Because you go. The problem is you go to fix it, right? You go to fix the condition, the RAM condition, because it said, oh, UART said RAM, on 6, RAM module 6. First of all, if it was a module 6 error, it would have never booted up. But I did get it to boot up. So we know it's not that. We know it's not a defective RAM. We know it's probably not that. I'm not going to repeat that because I'm going to keep it PG. No, I'm not. It's so weird. You never curse on your stream. I curse all the time, but you never curse. Very strange. Anywho. Well, yeah, I mean, besides almost dying, I guess, I still have that fear of death in me from last night. Because I said it earlier in the stream where the fire alarm went on, got set off, and I woke up and I panicked and like I'm running out to the hallway and all of a sudden I dropped. I'm like, oh, and I took a knee because I felt like I was about to pass out. And I was like, oh, this is it. This is how I die, No, I haven't seen you on no fix days. But probably similar to what I'm saying right now. Would you, now let me ask you a question, because you guys fix a lot of stuff. I mean, granted, yours is mostly switches, but you do on occasion PS5s and stuff. Would you go further in this one, or you kind of call it a day? I'm asking because I'm at the point where I'm just calling it a day. So I'm asking if I'm doing the right thing, basically. Now I get to nervously clean my bench as you guys talk to me. So that's my question. Would you would you attempt to fix this? I know like there's guys out there. I think probably Andy would. Um, certain guys that don't have, like I have another job, so it's not like I need the money from this one. So it's kind of a different situation for me. I have a full-time job, and I got to get back to that today anyway. And this is very much a side hustle. And sometimes you just, if it was mine, I bought it on eBay, I would try to fix it. But that's what I'm thinking right now. SOC reflow, wow. You know what, SOC, I don't have the infrared preheater though. I think I would try, if I had the equipment, I would do an SOC reflow. But I've tried an SOC reflow on a PS5 010 before, or even 020. It doesn't really matter. And all I did was warp the board, and I made it worse. So, yeah. You really have to have the right equipment for that. You know who this would be perfect for? Send it to Raph and give him like $50 to try to reflow this thing. Right? Kind of like a collaboration. Yes. Collab time. Is Raph out there? Raph, you want to help me reflow something? Yeah, I tried to put, when I tried to put it in the oven once. And that didn't work at all. Like the old GPU fix, you put it in the oven, definitely did not work. So, well, and there's down there used to. But he's Polish, by the way. Oh, Russ, I got you. Does he has the preheater now, right? I know he was looking for stuff to do with it, so maybe that's not a bad idea. 04, yeah, 04 is a small, and yeah, definitely it could clamp them in a little better. But yeah, this one's a hard one. All right, boys. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. I appreciate you coming on, hanging out till the end. Thanks.